Welcome back to another My Manager career, and we are in Season 3 in the Premier League with Blackburn Rovers, and what an epic Season 2 it was. We've got new objections coming up here from the board. Youth Academy, sign at least 3 players younger than 20, we've already done that. And then within 2 seasons, have at least 2 players from the Youth Academy sign in the first season, play at least 30% of the games. We've got signed 2 players born in Europe. That shouldn't be too hard there. And then domestic success, finish mid-table, reach round 16 of the FA Cup, and then within 2 seasons in the Premier League, finish in the Europa League spot. And financials, finish with a profit of 163 million, which is massive, but it's low priority there, so not too bad. Now, the big thing for us is the transfer window. We've got 60 million in the budget to start off this season. As we have discussed, Leonard, what to do with him. Unfortunately, he continues to want to be transferred out, and unfortunately, it looks like we might not be able to keep him. Got a bit of a swap deal here, but I'm not really interested in a swap deal, but we potentially will be looking to move him on in this transfer window. Now, here's a big one. We have Richards. Could play CB. He's fantastic in the CB, but he's also great in the defensive centre position, so we will play him on the bench. And potentially Buckley is on the out with that move. So looking at the squad before we go into the transfer window, we've got a lot of Youth Academy that's come back in that will potentially look to run off the bench going into this season. We've got Machado, 74 overall, Lungu, 69, Lambert played a couple of games for us in Season 1. He's definitely got some skills there. Richards, a new recruit that we brought in. Then we've got Sherbet, that is 6'2", 17-year-old coming out of Germany. And then Hayes out of Australia, 16-year-old that plays on the right back position, which means Dolan, Pickering, Buckley potentially will move on this season. Another player I'd love to potentially move into the starting squad would be Palomino. He's 68 overall at the moment. Bustos also there. That could go into the start-in reserves. So looking at the strikers, we did have Delep, 18 million possibility that we get to go up front. And then we got Kuna, potentially going to use up about 43 million of what we've got there. But what a superstar he is. And he'd be an absolute strike weapon up front. Looking at some of the defensive players that we could potentially look to sign. We got Costa here, the Portugal 24-year-old. Definitely some great skill sets there. He would be 17 million. We've got Belenko as well here, 77 overall. Definitely could be someone that we pick up there, and about 18 million as well. I think Costa could be a good signing. We potentially need a little bit of an upgrade on Bakuna, and you have a look at those stats, 77 overall. He's got the great long ball, intercept, and press proven. Can also take a shot there. Great in defense, and his dribbling's not bad as well. We're only looking at 17 million, so potentially with a few sales, we could look to pick him up. Now, as we will be looking to move on Leonard, unfortunately, not exactly what we wanted to do, but he still hasn't changed his mind on the transfer, so he will be off. So the votes are coming 50-50. We've got Cunha or Delep. Unfortunately, Cunha is looking around to be 55 million. We were unable to get him for any less than that, and they declined our offer. So we will go for Delep and see if we could potentially get him in for a lot cheaper. You know what? Let's just go 20 million just to keep them happy here. And they go 21. Of course, you can't keep it. Let's go just an extra 600k. No, they're not going to change it. Let's just do it anyway. Get him in. So he's happy with the rotation, which is fantastic for us to keep him happy. We'll give him a 5-year deal. Disregard the release clause. And currently at the moment, he's on 68. So we'll do 70 with 120 bonus. And there we have it. The new player in Blackburn. We got Delep. The Englishman going to be starting up front in place of Leonard. Can he build a strong combination with Pedro up front? That is the question. He's 77 overall at the moment. Still very young, so plenty of upside. But the real question is, can he build that combination? That's what we want to know, and that's what we want to see. 21 million, so we've got about 40 million left. They say we could have got him for 17, but I'm happy with what we got there. Now, the big one being that we were able to get him for a lot cheaper than Kuna. We're going to also go for Costa here. Really cement that middle of the field. Go for 17, just a little bit above market rate. Remove the release clause, and we're able to get it over the line. Now, negotiations, he wants important. Happy to do that. 4 years, definite. He's still very young. No release clause, that's good for us. And money-wise, we're potentially, again, looking around roughly the same that we just did for Delap. And there we have it. Our new defensive mid to partner Bakuna. And Richards, the new youth academy player. He will strengthen that defensive position in the middle of the field. And it's definitely a signing that I think is going to be a real difference maker to get us into the top. Massive signing, I think. I think this will just be the defensive kind of pressure we need in the middle. And then obviously our scoring strike weapons up front can put points on the board and maybe move us from 7th to 5th. That would be sensational this season. So we've got an offer coming in here for Buckley since we've been added into the transfer window. And that is going to be Fulham. And then we've got a loan offer here for Baldwin. We will change it to a 1 year deal for just loan. Now with Brentford, I'm going to go to them and say, you know what, we want 18 million for Leonard. If you want him, we're not doing a transfer. We need some cash on that one. Got another offer here for Buckley. Delegate this one. Richards got another one come through here. Swansea will send it out for a loan for 1. And then we've got a deal here for 17 million for Leonard. So we will accept that. We'll see if we can get a little bit more for Buckley. Loan deals coming in at the moment. They want to sell that. We're not going to do there. We're going to accept that one. Schultz here. We'll delegate that for a 1 year deal. Okay, we've got a sales agreement here for 8.9. So we'll accept that. We'll also accept the 8.2. So we'll let him decide where he wants to go. A couple of options there for Schultz. And there we have it. Unfortunately, the departure of the superstar Harry Leonard just did not want to budge on that transfer. It's a shame to see, but he has left. And hopefully that doesn't bite us. Another move out here. It will be Buckley off for 8.9 million. He had the options. And he obviously did us a favour by going 8.9. So another little bit of money added into the kitty. The loans continue here. We got Baldwin going out for 12 months. Fantastic. And Richards, we're potentially going to have him in the reserves at the start of the season, but we brought in Costa. And unfortunately, he needs a little bit more development. Position change here for Palomino. He moves to 72 overall. You know, fantastic dribble. Skill will be Dynamo. He's working on his skill rate. So I think we'll keep developing that area for him. Another loan out here. We got Schultz going out for 12 months. Here we are for the preseason tournament. We're going to go all out. We want the 3.9 million. Got a few players wanting to start this game here for the first one. But we are going to go with this trial kind of setup here. We've got Costa, obviously taking over that centre defensive mid. But the real test here will be Lambert coming in on that left wing. He's obviously got a bit of development that he does need. But I'm hoping Hugo can kind of help him on that left-hand side along with Pedro.
The day is here. The match everyone has been talking about, and with good reason. Two teams of strong pedigree.
Apologies for the commentators there. Was played a bit of Euros and had the commentators on. But we're going to kick this off here. Costa coming up Trying to put some pressure on there. Good ball movement here. Oh, that looked dangerous there. All down to Lambert here. Unfortunately, just couldn't get it past there, Pedro. And not the start we wanted there. Unfortunate. The passing just too crisp for us. Straight into the goals. Rayner now with the ball. Down to Hall here. Back to Rayner. Oh, tried to tap that on. Just couldn't get to where it needed to be. Delap almost gets through there. Hall. Putting the pressure on. Just not big enough for us. Rayner here with the ball. Trying to step back there, but running into his player. Just couldn't get it through there. Big mistake there by Hall. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Definitely a little clunky to start the season here. Obviously a few changes in the starting lineup. That was a nice play there by Carter. Nice little chip over to Pedro. Can he get in front of it? Can't, unfortunately. Lambert with the ball. Back to Costa. Defence up. Oh, what a pass on the inside. But he just couldn't cut it off there. Just missed in. That would have been a great first goal there for Delap. But unfortunately, just couldn't get it in there. Pedro pushing up. Trying to put some pressure on here. Delap's coming up as well. But unfortunately, defence too strong. Hugo with the beautiful play there. Oh, Semi just couldn't get it past the keeper. That was beautiful ball movement just before the half. Ball into the box here. And cleared out. Unfortunate. Going to the half here. Down 1-0 at the moment. Started off obviously a little bit clunky, but then we were able to kind of turn that around. Oh, great movement there by Lambert. We'll chip over to Pedro. Just couldn't get it where it needed to be. All with a great grab of the ball there. Tried to get it back in there, Semi. Carter sliding across. Nice play there by Hall, but pressure continues here. Great play by Rayner. It's on the outside here. Pedro on the box. Oh, just over the top there. Semi just couldn't hold on to it. Costa with the big shot there. Carter sliding out. Probably should have stayed on the inside there, Carter. Probably trying to be a bit too tricky there. Big pass through. And what are we, 68th minute at the moment. Starting to find our feet a little bit. Hall. Gets the ball down to Rayner. Oh, I just couldn't get past that defender. Carter's going to have to slide here. Ball goes back in, which does help us. Got Lambert with the ball here. Nice pass through to Pedro. Beautiful shot there by Pedro. And this Lambert combination down the left could work. Great pass by Lambert. And finished off there by the guy that was absolutely phenomenal last season, Pedro. Kind of hooks it around there. And keeper just couldn't get across. Great goal. Now, Costa's been playing fantastic in that defensive position. Really been helping us kind of cement that defense in the middle. I say that, and we almost let it through there. But Sauls with the save. Nice play. Oh, Hall. Beautiful save there by him. Lambert with the ball here. Defense all over him. We'll chip over to Hugo here. Unfortunately, just couldn't get that ball through where we needed it to be. Hugo pushing up. Trying to put some pressure on here at the moment. Great defensive play. And unfortunate, we don't get the win, but we do claw it back for a draw. Not a bad start to the pre-season while we trial out some combinations. What do we got here? 45-55 split on possession. And our man of the match, Pedro, with Lambert coming in second with Costa as well. Let's jump into this second match here, but we will go with a bit of a change. We will give a few opportunities to Asante, Sigurdsson, Palomino, and Machado up front. So we've got Rayo here. We obviously drew the last match. We would love to potentially, walk away with a win here, but we also want to try and see how some of these Youth Academy players do fit in the squad. Players like Palomino. This great run by him, by the way. What a play there by Palomino. And you talk about how he could fit into the squad. What a run by him to set up Asante there. That was just beautiful movement with the ball. Gets himself in a spot. And just what a pass there to finish it off there by Asante. Great start to the match there. And Palomino moving into the cam position this season after having a season away. All with the defensive play. Great ball movement. Gonna get it down to Machado. Nice ball through to Asante here. He's got defense all over him. Palomino comes back. And clear it over here to Hugo. Fortunately, just couldn't get it through there. Defense was just pressure all over at the moment. Bacuna having a slide back here. Zeze kind of caught out. does well to get the ball out here. Down to Palomino again here. Great ball in. Pedro's got the ball. And unfortunately, the cross gets cut off there. Probably fortunate for us because Asante looked to be offside there. So I'll take that as a win. Zeze goes up. Oh, off the post. He's going to get one of those one day. Pressure there by Pedro. The clearance by the goalkeeper. Into Machado. Sigurdsson. Back to Machado. Down to Palomino. Just tried to tap it in there. Pedro with the steal. And Asante in his preferred position up front. Scores his second. Steal there by Pedro. Great goal there by Asante. Nice finish off. And we've got that 2-0 lead at the moment. A bit of breathing space. Probably wasn't what I expected in this one. Hugo with the nice steal there. Ball down to Pedro. Step back. Cut off, unfortunately. And Hugo takes it out there. 33 minutes in here. Ball goes here. It's going to go back to the keeper. Oh, Pedro almost did what Dolan did against Man United. Ball back here to Carter. Nice pass into Pedro. Almost got it through there. Acuna sliding across. He miscues that one. Ball's going to have to slide out here. Ball goes back in. Great play there by Hall. But unfortunate. Oh, the ricochet everywhere there. Ball stolen. Blocked by Zeze. Just a tap on. He squeezes it past the keeper. Hall potentially should have tried to clear that nice and early, but he didn't. Sigurdsson with a nice spin here. And unfortunately, Pedro just offside there. It was a nice movement there by Sigurdsson, though. Let's see if we can get Asante a hat-trick here. That'd be fantastic. But also, let's not leak in any more points. That would be even better. Machado with the ball here. Ball down to Asante. Potentially should have tried to pass that to Palomino instead. Probably bit off a little bit too much. Hugo cutting it off. Ooh, over the top there. Going to bring on Hayes as well. Give him a little bit of game time. And we'll rest Hall going into the next match. This is his first start, Hayes, the young Australian from the Youth Academy. Ball out to Sigurdsson here. Got Palomino. Unfortunately, that Sigurdsson pass was not where it needed to be. Acuna's going to have to slide here. Oh, that's a big miss there by Hugo. Zeze slides across, but penalty. That was a big miss by Hugo. Kind of caught us off guard there. Acuna slide in. Hayes going in. Oh, that was lucky. Lucky fingertips there by the goalkeeper. Hayes with the clearance. Just couldn't get it where it needed to be. Ball goes back in. Hugo. Ball into the box. And unfortunate. The header there just was absolutely perfect off that cross. Oh, we started so strong in this one. Santi with the ball here. That was not where we wanted to pass that. Frustration kicking in. Players sliding in for defensive plays when potentially it should be just a nice run. Step on the outside here by Sigurdsson. Just couldn't get it past on that one. Ball out to Hayes here, down to Palomino. And unfortunately, give that away too easy. Zeze sliding up. Big miss there by Zeze. Ball into the box. Hugo with the clearance. We're lucky on that one. This has been an absolute disaster after such a good start. That's a poor play there by Hugo. Pass needed to get to him and he steps behind the defense. Oh. Talk about terrible play by Hugo. Carter absolutely bodies him. Almost clotheslines him as well. Oh, save there by Sauls. What a play. What a play there by the keeper. Ball into the box here. Oh, you're kidding me. Trying to clear it there. And we do. But where we get 2 points, we absolutely just fell apart in defence there. Disappointing. We're going to walk away with another draw. But we were trialling some of the youth academy players, so not all bad in this one. 51-49 split on possession. And we've got our man of the match, Asante, with Palomino coming in second. So let's jump into the third pre-season match here. We're going for the win. We're going with the main squad that we potentially will be going with when the season kicks off. Lambert had a pretty good match on that left wing in his first match up, combining with Pedro. Let's see if he can do the same in this one. Delop getting back into that starting lineup. Asante obviously played fantastic in his match, but we know that Asante is there for a backup, and Delop is the guy that we want to... Oh, great play there, but Delop almost gets it past. It would have been great, but we do get a corner here. Ball into Zeze. So close. Let's see if we can do it again here. Rayner. Ball into Zeze. But unfortunately, the header just wayward. He's a big guy, Zeze. Just got to get those headers under control. Delop with the ball here. Going to cross it over. We'll chip over to Lambert. Unfortunately, keeper. Too tall. Straight over the top. Costa's going to have to slide here. Same with Hugo. Carter. No. Oh, great play there by Zeze. I was worried that we are going to potentially trip him up. Little chip over the top to Hugo here. Loses control. I don't know what happened on that one. Oh, almost semi. Spins and takes that shot. Almost squeezed it in past the keeper. I'm thinking this Costa move is going to be a winner for us this season. He's got a good pass on him as well as defensively. He's been good. Ball's going to have to cover two guys here. Why? Carter gets back. He misses on that one. Lambert sliding across. Great defensive pressure there by Lambert. We get the ball back here. Down from Hugo. Ball back in from Pedro. Unfortunately blocked. We just took a little bit too long to take that shot. Ball over the top here. Costa, first real mistake so far. Carter's covering so many people back there at the moment. And it wouldn't switch to the right play there. Rayner was trying to trail behind him. Not much he could do on that one. And we go down 1-0 at the moment, just before the break. We'll chip over. Lambert. Unfortunately, just couldn't get it to the guy in the box. Going to start the second half here. We are only down by 1. So still plenty of time to turn this around. We're looking for a win. That's what we want. We're sick of getting these draws at the moment. Carter has been beat off the kickoff. Not how you want to start the second half. Nice pass into Pedro. Gets beat there. Bit of frustration there by the striker. Lashed out a foot. Hugo's also been beat here. Cross there wasn't the best, but he's still on the attack at the moment. Cleared out here, Pedro. Down to Delep. Chip over to Pedro. Oh, the keeper with the save. The quick hands. How he was able to stop that one. Gonna get it down to Delep here. Oh, that's just poor shot there. Gonna bring on Shermed here for his debut. Not ideal being 1-0 down, but let's see how he goes. Pedro just couldn't get it where it needed to be there. Defense pushed up. Oh, that's a big miss there by Hugo. He's offside there. Big call. We get it over to Hall here. All down to Rayner. That's a big Big kind of cut block there. Oh, what a shot, Delap. Out of nothing on that one. Just a slow, methodical move down that right-hand side. And is this a sign of things to come? What a shot. Gets it, spins, and just absolutely hooks it into that top corner. That was a great goal there. And it's his first for Blackburn. That's good to see in the preseason. That's what you want to see. A couple of combinations starting to work themselves out, especially right. Oh, that's a big miss. Again, sliding defence. He's offside once again. What can we do here? Unfortunately, ball too hard there. All misses on that one. Rayner's going to have to get back. He does well, Rayner. Down to Hugo here. Oh, what? That was 100% for Delap. Oh, that pass across was enough power to go across to Delap there, and he just taps it to Pedro. I just don't get that one. Rayner puts it in the box here. We're unable to do anything with it, and again we walk away with the draw. Oh, we had a real opportunity there, and for some reason he just pops it straight up to Pedro. That's disappointing. 47-53 on the possession, and our man of the match was Delap, with Hall a close second. So a quick wrap up of the Youth Academy. We do have Jurek currently going through at the moment. He's 64 overall. We're going to sign him to the senior squad and potentially loan him out before the end of the transfer window. A few players that we did pick up as potentials. We got Becker, we got Pritchard, and then we also have Schroeder potential there on that one. He's a CDM with potential a lot of upside. So that's going to be it for this episode. But currently we still have 39 million in the bank. Do we potentially sign a superstar centre back? That's potentially one of the missing pieces. I think our youth academy coming through can cover some of the positions up front. But we got Marmol here. We got Voss as well. I think he's potentially just moved, so that's not going to be an option. So that's going to be it for this episode. We do start off with the match against Chelsea in the first match of the Premier League. Obviously, a little bit of combinations we'll test out in this episode, and we are potentially, well, I think this is going to be our starting lineup for at least the next episode, with Lambert taking that left spot, and then we've got Pedro Delap up front. Costa, I think he was phenomenal in the middle, so fantastic for us to get a bit of foundation there, and then obviously the main line in the back line of Zeze, Carter, Hugo, and Hall. Hope you've enjoyed. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.